What's up, everybody? We're back with another video. Today we're covering UFC 312, Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland. First up on the prelims, Quinlan Sakild versus Anshul Jublai. You want to start this one off?
Yeah, Quinlan Sakild has great striking and he's very good, well-rounded. And Shula has solid fundamentals, and I feel like he hits way harder and counters just uh, way better. Um, I mean, yeah, I feel like Quinlan Sakild can just keep the pace up though, and I think he's gonna get the decision victory. So, what do
Yeah,
you think?
I agree that he's going to win. I said that he has a 6-inch reach advantage in this, and I think that he's going to pop that jab, and he's going to set up a nice KO in round two.
Yep. All right.
Next up is Jonathan Mikolov versus Kevin Jessett. I have Kevin Jessett winning by unanimous decision. He lost to Brian Battle in his last fight. He also fought JDM early in his career. He lost to him too, but I think he's going to bounce back, especially after getting embarrassed in his hometown. So I think he's going to want to. I think he's hungry for this one.
Yeah, I had Jonathan Meekliff has these wild punches. He likes to throw overhand right. I'm pretty sure he's a southpaw too, so I don't know. He throws hectic punches, but I feel like Kevin Jessett has the more accurate and more sharp punches. And overall, give me Kevin Jessett TKO victory, and let's say round three. Let's go round three here.
Okay, I like that. Next up is Rong Zhu versus Cody Steele.
Yeah, start this one off. Cody Steele has great cardio and can mix it up a lot. He's good on the feet and he's good wrestling. While Rong Zhu can gas out easily, I've noticed. Don't have a bunch on this fight, but give me Cody Steele by decision. I just think he's gonna get the job done, mixing the takedown, and he's just gonna work from there. So, got decision victory, Cody Steele.
I got Cody Steele winning this one by KO. He's on a 4-fight KO streak, so I think he'll continue that streak with a late first round KO.
Yep, like that take.
Next up, Alexandre Topuria versus Cody Thickness.
Sleeper fight.
Yeah, Alexandre Topuria is on a 3-fight KO streak. I think this is the most anticipated matchup on the undercard. I think this is going to be a good one. Both making their UFC debut. But I have Topuria winning because I just don't think that Cody's going to be able to withstand Topuria's all around style. But I do think it's going to be close, and both are actually really good everywhere. But I just think Topuria's I just think he's going to win this one. Cody is also coming in on short notice.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, but it's going to be a good one. A lot of people looking forward to this. A lot of people, excited because it's Ilia Topuria's older brother and a training partner of Volk, and they're both going to be in the corners for this fight. So, but yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be tense.
This is one of the only hype fights on this card. This card's a very weak card. So,
yeah, I think it's awesome that Volk's going to be in Colby Thickness's corner, and obviously Ilya's going to be in his brother's corner. Topuria just has that bulldog mentality, just like his brother, and I think he'll get the job done. But let's say decision, but you never know. So,
all right. Next up is Wang Kong versus Bruna Bazil. A pretty interesting ceremonial weigh-in. You know how Wang Kong, she likes to dress up as the Joker. Bruna Bazil dressed up as Batman, which is pretty cool.
Jeez.
But I think the Joker's gonna get this one done. I think Wang Kong's gonna win by unanimous decision. She got caught in her last fight, but before that she was looking solid in there. And I think she'll get a comfortable bounce back win by unanimous decision.
I honestly don't have too much in this fight, but I can completely agree with you. I think the Joker's gonna get it done. So
Yep.
go.
Next up is Tom Nolan versus Vyacheslav Borshev. Um, I have Tom Nolan winning by split decision. I think this is going to be very close. Um, and I think I think it's gonna be a very competitive fight. Both of them are really good on the feet. So I think this is gonna be a really good underrated fight.
Yep. Tom Nolan has good combos and is good in the pocket. Uh, Overall, give me Tom Nolan by TKO. Um, oh wait, how do you say the other guy's name again?
His name is
Vyacheslav.
Vyacheslav Borshev.
Not gonna lie, guys. Don't have too much on him, but overall, just give me Tom Nolan TKO round 3. Let's go.
All right, I like that. Jack Jenkins versus Gabriel Santos next.
Yeah. So Jenkins likes to strike. I feel like he's good everywhere. He's improving on the ground. But I know he likes to strike. Santos has good footwork and he's really fast. But I feel like this is gonna be a super close fight. But overall, give me Santos by decision. I just think he's gonna get the job done. He's gonna be fast and he's sharp. So
Yep,
that's my take.
I have Jack Jenkins winning. I think he's gonna finish Santos late in the third round. Um, both fighters are coming off bounce back wins. So for this one, I just think Jack Jenkins is gonna win this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hot take. I'm pretty sure Jack Jenkins is the favorite though. I just think Santos is gonna be more sharp and fast.
Jack Jenkins is actually the underdog in this one.
Oh, is he? Oh
Yep.
shit. Well, all right. Who's next?
Next up is Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. I have Jake Matthews winning this one by unanimous decision. I actually really like Jake Matthews a lot. He's
Yep.
His last loss was against a rising star, versus, Michael Morales, in which he lost a decision. Matthews is pretty good all around, which is why I like him. You know, he could do it all, and I think he gets it done by with a convincing decision.
Yeah, I know. Wait, who is it again? It's
Francisco Prado,
yeah, that's right. And then who's the other guy?
Jake Matthews.
Yeah, Jake Matthews. I know he has good grappling. He's gonna be in my parlay tomorrow. So I'm hoping he gets the job done against Prado.
Hmm.
But dude, Mikey Devers was talking hot about Prado, but I just think Jake Matthews is gonna get the job done with his grappling and stuff. But yeah, overall, give me Jake Matthews.
I like that. I like that. Next up is Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato.
Yep. So in this fight, overall, I have this might be a hot take, but I got Rodolfo Bellato. I think he is the favorite, but a lot of people are leaning towards Jimmy Crute. Jimmy Crute hasn't won a fight since 2020, and Rodolfo Bellato's on a 4-fight win streak. So I just think that momentum's going to shift towards Rodolfo Bellato, and I think he's going to get the job done. He can mix up his strikes real good. Um, he's real fast too, but yeah, overall, give me Rodolfo Bellato by decision victory.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I had. I said that Crute hasn't won a fight since 2020, and he hasn't really been himself in
5 years.
Yeah, it's been a really long time since he's won. And it's not like he hasn't been active. You know, I mean, his last fight was in July last year, so
Yep.
it's just Crute really hasn't been really doing well, and I think he's gonna get knocked out in round 2, and then I think he's gonna be released from the UFC
Yeah.
on Monday.
I mean, dude, if you don't win a fight in 5 years, dude, yeah, see ya. Uncle Dana's not going to
unless your name's McGregor, then you're getting cut if you haven't won in 5 years. So
that's right. All right, what do we got next? Tafa.
Next up is Talisun Teixeira versus Justin Tafa.
Yep.
I have Talisun Teixeira winning this one by KO in round 1. I know you're not going to agree. You really do think that Tafa's going to win, but I have Teixeira winning because he has a 9-inch reach advantage in this fight, and he's on a 6-fight KO streak. And I just believe that Tafa's going to get finished quickly in the first round. You know, Teixeira is making his UFC debut, and I think he's gonna start it off with a bang, and I think it's gonna be a really quick fight. I think he's gonna kill Tafa. I don't think this is gonna be a good close fight at all. I mean, I could see Tafa, maybe catching Teixeira because these are hard hitting heavyweights, but I mean it's just 9-inch reach advantage. That's almost
that's crazy.
Foot. So
he's wicked tall too.
Yeah.
But my overall thoughts though, I was just watching Talisun Teixeira's fight.
Yeah.
One of his last fights, and man, he was slow.
I just want to add, Teixeira is 6'7" and Tafa's 6 foot.
Yeah, it's 7 inches in height. Jeez.
7 inches in height and 7 inches in a reach advantage for Teixeira.
I'm gonna have to dwell on this fight. If it wants to be in my parlay, man, I'm gonna have to sleep on this one. But I don't know, man. I feel like Tafa can just catch him with a solid punch because I feel like he's way faster. But it's just that reach advantage and that height advantage for Teixeira, man. I don't know. And he does have heavy punches, but I just feel like they're slow.
Yeah, they're both are pretty heavy punchers.
Yeah.
But
man, I don't know. I really don't know.
Next up, this is probably going to be a very controversial take, but Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. I have Tatiana Suarez winning this one by submission in round 4. Suarez is fantastic. She's a fantastic wrestler. And I just believe that she's going to get it done in round 4 by submission. Zhang has better striking. She's one of the best women strikers on the roster. But I think Tatiana will. I think she's going to smother Zhang on the ground, and it's going to be overwhelming. And I think that's I think that's going to be shocking. And Zhang hasn't really been active. She only has like 2 fights in the last 2 years.
The last time she fought was
UFC 300.
When was it? Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a while ago. So
about a year.
Yeah, but my overall thoughts on the fight, I just feel like Tatiana Suarez isn't like too active. I feel like she fights twice every 2 years.
Tatiana Suarez is undefeated, and let me look on her last fight was.
I feel like it was.
Well, they're both the same height, but the last time she fought twice in 2020. She didn't fight in 2024 actually. Tatiana Suarez fought 2 times in 2023 though.
And she's getting a title shot. Who was her last fight?
Jessica Andrade, and she won by submission in August of 2023.
Bro, I just feel like Zhang Weili has just way more octagon experience. She's by far way better on the feet. But I don't know, man. I feel like if Tatiana Suarez can get her on the ground and maybe up against the cage or something, I feel like Zhang Weili might be in great danger. But we have seen great wrestling from Zhang Weili. Her last fight, she almost had what was her name? It was that Chinese chick. I don't know how to say her name, but she had her in a deep submission. Yeah, she had her in a deep submission, and I'm pretty sure she was out too. She was asleep. I don't know how the ref didn't see that, but yeah, she can mix it up, but I feel like Tatiana Suarez is way more of a beast on the ground. But Zhang Weili is just by far way better on the feet. So I don't know if she could keep it on the feet. I feel like this goes to Zhang Weili. if it gets on the ground in a bad spot, or if Zhang Weili's gassed out, man, I think Tatiana Suarez is going to dominate on the ground. But overall, I'm taking Zhang Weili by decision victory. Um, I don't know. I just submission is. I don't feel like Zhang Weili will get submitted, but this is one of the most anticipated women's fights in the division, actually in WMMA right now.
Yeah, I think the only other big
Overall,
fight
though,
for a woman is Kayla Harrison title fight versus Juliana Pena, which is probably going to headline the now announced in May 10th UFC Montreal, coming back for the first time, I think 10 years, something like that.
bro, I'm betting the house on Kayla Harrison. Are we
Yeah,
serious?
Kayla Harrison is.
It is not even funny. She's gonna hold that belt for a long time, but I just don't think anyone in that division can beat her.
Yeah, no, I don't
She's
think so
just so
either.
dominant. Yeah, but all right. So what do we got next? Just the main event.
The main event: Dricus Du Plessis versus Sean Strickland. For this
Yep.
one, I said it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be another close fight. It's just these two styles against each other. It's just that's what's just gonna make it close. They're just two weird fight styles.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
nothing too crazy coming out of the both of these guys' hands. But
Yeah.
they're both, I just think it's gonna be a close fight. And it was a close fight the last time these two guys fought. A lot of people say that it was a robbery or it wasn't a robbery, but
I personally thought it was a robbery.
I don't know. Yeah, it was really close. I personally thought Sean Strickland won, but I think this fight is going to determine who's gotten better since the last time these two fought, and I think that I believe that Dricus Du Plessis is the one that has gotten better, and I think he's going to show that he has the better all around skills, and he will be the winner of this fight. I think we're going to see more grappling in this fight by both of these guys. I think more
Yep.
Dricus Du Plessis is going to mix in the grappling more than Strickland. I think if maybe Strickland knows that he's maybe down on the scorecards, he might want to ride out a round, get some ground and pound going. But I think Dricus Du Plessis is going to win by unanimous decision. I think he's going to win this one 3-2.
All right. I like that take. If you go back and watch that last fight, I feel like man, we saw Dricus take Sean down maybe a few times, but he did nothing with those takedowns. Sean Strickland got right back up immediately and kept pressing forward on Dricus. Um, Man, I feel like it was 3-2 Strickland. If you go back and watch that fight, it was one of the closest title fights in recent UFC history. Man, I just feel like last fight, that cut that Sean Strickland had on his face was a big factor for the judges.
I'm pretty
Um,
sure it was a headbutt
and
that
then
caused it, though. I think it was a clash of heads that caused that cut, and
yeah,
I think over time it grew.
it was
But
going down into his eye, and it was
But I think
made it look really
I
bad.
think the main reason why I think Sean Strickland should have won is because of the damage on Dricus Du Plessis. Dricus Du Plessis' face it looked like he got hit by a car. Like he was
Yep.
his face was battered. I mean Sean Strickland's face was pretty messed up too. But I mean it's just I think Dricus Du Plessis took more damage. I think Sean Strickland won rounds 1, 5, and I think it was round 4 he might have won, or round 3 or
Yep.
4. I'd have to rewatch it again, but um
Mhm.
but it was a very close. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a very close fight. Both of these guys are probably going to, whoever wins this fight is going to face Hamzat Chimaev. I don't know when that will be. Maybe June, July, maybe
Yeah, I
August,
could tell you right
November,
now, they're
or maybe
both of them
October.
are losing.
Yeah, whoever wins this fight, I think is either way is going to lose the belt in their next fight.
Yeah.
Um, but me personally, I actually think that Dricus Du Plessis has the better chance to beat Hamzat than Sean Strickland. Just
Yep.
because Sean Strickland is good on the ground, but like I don't know, it's just Dricus Du Plessis is bigger, he's stronger, um, and I think he's got the better jiu-jitsu skills, the better wrestling. I don't think he has the better striking. I think Sean Strickland has the better striking, but
Yep.
I don't know. I just don't think Hamzat will let. I mean, I don't think Dricus Du Plessis would let Hamzat walk him down like that. You know.
Yeah, but man, if you think about it, what would you rather see? DDP versus Kamzat or Strickland versus Kamzat? And I know me
DDP,
personally, I'd want to see Dricus all day.
DDP. I mean, I just don't think.
Yeah.
Strickland is just. It's just his fight style is just it's not fun. Like his fight
Uh,
against Paulo Costa was close. I don't know why he's getting a close decision victory versus Costa.
yeah, it was split
I mean,
decision.
and
That was a clear unanimous.
DDP destroyed Robert Whitaker. That's actually that was the fight that when I saw that I thought Robert Whitaker was gonna kill him. And then when I saw that I don't know I just not that I knew he was gonna be a champion, but I just didn't think I knew that he was gonna be a problem. But
Yep.
I don't know I mean Strickland had his night against Adesanya and he is top 5 middleweight, but I just don't think he'll be champion again unless he faces maybe I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
we'll see.
but
I will be
bro,
very.
you know, I'm always going for USA. You know what I mean? But
I mean, yeah,
man, I'm going Dricus this time because I would really love to see DDP versus Kamzat because I feel like DDP has that plot armor. You know what I mean? I feel like he has just a way better chance against Kamzat because we all know Kamzat's next in line easily for doing what he did to Whitaker. That was
hmm
wicked impressive. But I was shocked when that happened when he broke Robert Whitaker's teeth out. Bro, remember we were just sitting on the couch. I was
yeah.
stunned.
That was I was that was pretty shocking. You know, it was quick too. We didn't really get to see anything from Whitaker, but I don't know. I just I really like the both of these guys. I like Strickland and I like Dracus. But I would rather see an American champion. We don't the UFC doesn't have an American champion. I mean, you could say Bilal's an American champion because he's from Chicago, but I don't think he's an
Yeah,
American champion. I think he's a Palestinian champion, and I think he would
yeah,
say so himself. I mean, I think he would consider himself a Palestinian champion, not an American champion. You know.
yep, yeah. But man, overall, I feel like it's gonna be another close fight though. Like, I'm expecting like the same style. Like, yeah, obviously they'll. I think Dricus will mix in the wrestling a little more after what he did to Izzy. I just feel like Dricus's confidence is through the roof. Um, yeah, but overall, give me Dricus by decision, and yeah, I think he's gonna get the job done. So
Yeah, I'm excited for the This is one of the that fight excites me.
yeah,
Because that middleweight division it's finally alive after it's been a really long time, you know, since we've
yeah,
had
Izzy
rising
killed it.
contenders. Yeah, it just a lot of boring decisions, but now we have Hamzat Chimaev, Dricus Du Plessis, Nasruddin Imavov. We've got Kyle Baharlo. I mean, we still have Robert Whitaker. I don't think he's going to be in a title challenge or title
Yeah,
fight anytime soon. We still
he
have
could
Sean
definitely
Strickland
still
in
bang
there.
with the top contenders though.
Yeah, we've got Roman Kopylov coming in. I mean, Bo Nichols in the
Yeah,
top 15 now, which I don't think he should be. He had a really close fight against Paul Craig in November that he won, but it wasn't impressive, and it's not something that he should be in the top 15 for. Just because Shara Bullet lost his fight doesn't mean he should be out of the top. I mean, maybe. I mean, Jack Hermansson's outside of the top 15, but adding Roman Kopylov to the top 15, I like that because he beat Chris Curtis. You know, he's Roman Kopylov is a earned, you know, ranked opponent. You know, he's ranked what
yeah,
14, but Bo Nickel being in the top 15 after beating Paul Craig, who's, you know, he was getting outboxed by Paul Craig, who's it's like only a jiu-jitsu guy. I mean, yes, Paul Craig has notable wins against Ankalaev and Jamal Hill, but it's just like it's nothing like he's just a shit fighter. He's a shit fighter, and I don't think Bo Nickal should. I think he's getting privileged. I don't think Bo Nickal should be in the top 15. I think you could have maybe found another guy to put in the top 15.
Yeah, we low key.
I mean,
We gotta cut the vid
you could have put.
because phone's at 2%, so we gotta hurry up.
Uh-oh. Well, we could. I think they could have put Michael Venom Page in the top 15. But either way, thank you for
Yeah,
watching. Please go subscribe. Please subscribe and like the video. Go follow us
sure, boys.
on Instagram and X.
Yeah, we need the subscribers, man. If we could just tally those numbers up, we can start getting more content out. And we're gonna start posting more earlier because I know like a night before the fights is not what people want to see. So we're gonna start posting on Wednesdays, and just stay tuned if you're watching. Love you, boys. We'll keep the content coming.
Yep. Thank you for watching. And sorry, Borbs couldn't make it again, but hopefully next week will be the week that he finally makes his return.
That's right. He'll be back.
He'll be back. Yeah. He's not someone that's going to be gone forever. He's just taking a little break. He'll be back next week though.
That's right.
All right. Thank you for watching.
All right, boys.